Okay guys, back out on the bank. Today we're on the canal. We're looking for Ruffe, and it'd be really nice to get a perch. Funnily enough, I came down last week. I didn't do a video on it or anything, but I caught. I was fishing. The target was Ruffe, and I had a lovely perch. I didn't weigh it. It was about a pound and a half, full of eggs, real big stuff. I can't put the picture on now. That was the only fish of the session, but it was really windy. I was struggling to keep in the float still. The wind was really hacking down the canal. Anyway,
guys, look at that for a clonking perch. Just came out after a Ruffe. He had a right belly on him.
Anyway, conditions are better today. We've had a little gudgeon as well on the first cast. And yeah, let's see how it goes. And the plan is also as well is to I brought some bait with me. Now it's still cold. I'm not going to put a lot in while I'm fishing, but at the end of the session I'm going to put quite a decent amount of bait in and come back. And while the kids are off over these holidays, I'm going to try and come down here. Like, even if I've only got 2 hours today, even if it's just for an hour or two, I'm going to try and come down quite regular and see what we can do with a bit of sort of pre-baiting, I guess. So we're just fishing. Basically, I've got my top kit on, using my top kit. Where's the float? Got a little 2 gram crystal float, single maggot on a size 20 red maggot hook. Not zooming in, is it? So yeah, let's see how we get on. So it's 2 days later. That last session, all it ended up in is a little gudgeon and a tiny roach. So yeah, not too successful. At the end of the session, I must have put in about a good 1.5 kilos of ground bait and pellets. And like I said, it's 2 days later now. And I've got my top kit back out, fishing in the edge, hoping for a Ruffe. And I've just put a little bomb out with double maggot into the central channel where I put most of the bait. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But unfortunately it's raining, so not sure how much filming I'll get done, but if we get that Ruffe, it'll be worth it. Well, not the target species, but a blank saver. Look at his eyes. That eye is really popping out. Well, guys, he's only gone and done it. Target achieved. You can get that dorsal up. That is actually a PB Ruffe for me as well. He's quite a big Ruffe. The ones I've had have been quite a bit smaller. Cracking fish. Got a maggot down in there. That was actually on the feeder rod out in the middle of the track. Oh, get that dorsal up. Cracking little fish. Well happy with that. Let's get him back. Oh, chuffed to bits with that, guys. Well worth coming out. So first session we've had that big perch, second session we had a gudgeon and a little roach, and we've already had today a little roach and the Ruffe, the target species. So yeah, happy days. Lot of rubbish coming down the or not rubbish, weeds floating down the canal, making it a bit difficult, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. So we've moved off the canal, something completely different. We're actually fly fishing, looking for a rainbow trout. Yeah, only caught a couple of fish, so that session, so it was like 5 fish over 5 hours. I don't think the pre-baiting or the bait that I put in did anything, and I didn't think it was worth continuing. I'm guessing the fish are just shoaled up in other stretch parts of the canal, so I didn't think it was worth wasting any more time on there. And we've got the Ruffe, so I'm chuffed with that. So yeah, and then now I just switched. Very kindly, my friend's borrowed me his fly setup. We've got a floating line on, fishing a lovely reservoir, And yeah, we haven't had anything yet. The wind's been a bit tricky, but fingers crossed we can get a rainbow trout. Back home now, just did an hour of the fly fishing, didn't get anything. The wind was making it quite difficult for me. I'd only ever really done fly fishing. Well, I caught my first fish on fly on a it's easy for you to say, on a fly last year. I went out three times, sorry. Yeah, and I caught my first ever couple of fish on I'm not going to say it on a fly. Anyway, yeah, but really chuffed. It's really good to get another species off the list. I'm flying this year compared to last year, and I've ticked off a couple of the harder ones. But anyway, yeah, we're going to move over some bigger fish now, and next week we're going to be looking at carp and catfish. Hopefully get the first catfish, get that ticked off, and yeah, get some proper rod bending action. But yeah, a bit disappointed with the canal. Like I said, I think the cold temperatures, I think the fish are still shoaled up in rather than spread out. But yeah, we'll go back to the canal when it warms up. I do love the canals because it's a bit like the rivers. You just never know really what's going to turn up. But yeah, anyway, as ever, guys, thank you very much for watching, and tight lines in your own fishing, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye now.